Hello, everyone. Welcome to our SBC meeting. We are so delighted. Of course, this is our founders meeting that takes place every Wednesday when it's exactly 6 p.m. West African time. So if you're just joining us for the very first time, you are welcome. I'm seeing some old faces that are around. I want to say welcome to you all. As it stands now, we have lots and lot of exciting things that are happening in our community. So are you going to join us as we move forward? It's a very exciting moment in our community right now. Lots and lot of changes taking place. So guys, we should be taking action, taking advantage of all the things that the admin Scott is putting in place for us. Of course, admin Scott is here right us with us, guys. Admin, how are you today? Greetings to you. All right, he has to unmute. What happened? No, I'm confused with TBC champion. I thought it was the TBC admin. I'm a little bit confused here, guys. Sorry about that. Oh my God, I actually put but champion, the admin. Sorry. Okay, guys, let me fix this. Okay, let me fix this very quick. I saw the SBC, and I thought that it was the admin. Oh my God, it is funny. Okay, so admin Scott is here right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry about
There
that.
I am. Oh, that's okay. I didn't realize it myself. I looked at that and I'm like, I'm not able to unmute it either. All right, welcome everyone. It's our usual Wednesday meeting. It's July 17th, 2024. Where I am in this part of the world, I know it's probably July 18th where you are, but welcome. And yeah, we do have some important stuff to go over today. I'm gonna dig right in and see if I can share. All right, so back to our great homepage. Our membership count, 5,484. That's been going up very gradually for the last couple of days. No doubt it is due to our SBC promo and some changes that we made to the promo that allow for new members and returning members to get that SBC in this cycle rather than having to wait an entire month to get it. So we are going to we're going to go over that. We're going to go over the SBC Gold that promo. We're going to go over the SBC sponsor promo for USDT, and we're going to talk about our goal towards 10K and some of the really amazing things that can happen when we reach that goal. All right. So starting with our dashboard, let's go down to the current price of SBC Gold. So it's 0.0174 USDT. We expect that that price is going to make a change sometime today. It's probably going to lower a little bit. So when you have the opportunity to see a lower price there, jump in, and that'll help us push that price up a little bit. If you have any questions about how we use the SBC Gold, right here on the dashboard is the quick overview of the SBC Gold token. It's very important for our members to read that and understand how we're utilizing the token, what we're doing with it, what our goals for it are, and what their the overall projection for the coin. So here on the 27th or 26th, we're going to be issuing the last part of the SBC pre-buy. So on the 26th of July, the second half of the last pre-buy is going to be issued to each and every one of the pre-buy members, and that will complete the distribution of the pre-buy. Once that has posted, then we will go and we will issue. I'm sorry, that'll be the end of the pre-buy part, and then the next issuing of SBC Gold will come on August 11th. So in order to make sure that you receive SBC Gold on August 11th, make sure that you have an active SBC BO account activated with USDT by the end of July. So on July 31st, we're going to take a tally of all the SBC recipients that received the gift, and we will set that up for distribution on the 11th of August. I wanted to go over an important part of the SBC Gold gift and the SBC USD rewards. So we're going to go into the blog and look at the more recent blog. So the SBC Gold gift increases each month. In April, we gave 5 coins on May 11th, and in May we gave 10 coins on June 11th, and for those who were paid in June, on July 11th, they received 15 SBC Gold. For July, any member who is paid in the month of July with USDT is going to receive 20 SBC Gold on August 11th. Now you can imagine what that's going to be looking like on September 11th. September 11th, it'll go to 25, and then October 11th, it'll go to 30. Now it could go higher, and the way that it would go higher, if I would be to issue more SBC Gold, is depending on our membership and how our membership works. Now, as you know, SBC Gold is going up in price. Each month, the SBC Gold price did go up, and each month it costs more and more for us to distribute this gift. So the active members paid with USDT, they're the ones that receive the gift. And it's important to make sure that you're making a USDT payment in the month, because that's where the funds come from. This comes out of the admin funds. This doesn't come out of your bonuses. This doesn't come out of your, it doesn't come out of your it doesn't come out of your bounties. It comes directly out of the admin fund. So I set aside a little bit of money each month for us to give this gift, and that's also the same for the USDT reward that comes from the sponsor USDT reward that we'll go over. So just keep in mind that comes out of the admin fund. So if I require a USDT payment for us to be able to do that, that's the rules. That's the way that it's set up. And unfortunately, advance payments don't count for that. And as we had a discussion in our Privy Council meeting yesterday, a lot of members feel like they're obligated to make that USDT payment. The only thing that obligates you to make that USDT payment is if you want to receive that gift and if you want to receive that USDT reward. You're still going to receive your SBC rewards like you always have. None of those rewards require anything more than just being an active account. So if you're active with a payment that was made more than a year ago, or a payment that was made early, and you have an advance payment, your expiration date is in the far future, you're still going to receive all your SBC rewards. So don't worry about that. You're still good with your SBC rewards, the ones that are actually in SBC. There are special requirements for the SBC Gold gift and special requirements for the SBC Gold or the SBC sponsor reward of USDT. Those are the special rewards. Those require special requirements. So we hope that that's clear. Any advance payments or account extensions don't qualify for the gift. You are not required to qualify if you do not wish to receive or cannot make the USDT payment due to your circumstances. No one is required to qualify if your expiration date is past July. You may make your SBC BO payment before it expires, but you're not required to make a July payment. You're still going to receive your rewards. The funds to provide our SBC Gold gift must come from the admin revenue of the month that they are issued. This is the reason why USDT payment must come in to receive the gift, and the funds to provide for our SBC 50 USDT reward for sponsors must come from the admin revenue for the month that they're issued. Okay, so I hope that that's clear. It's always been the case, and it's very difficult. I know that there's a language barrier, and I do apologize for that. It was pointed out that, yes, I do only speak English, and some of you may only speak your language, and it's difficult to understand me, but leaders of your community do speak both languages, and leaders of your community do translate what is going on. So if you have any questions that you need clarification on because you just don't understand the English, how it is written, seek out a member helper or seek one of your leaders in your community that is bilingual and can translate that for you. When we are in the Telegram chat, many of our members will, if I post something that's important, many of our members will translate that right away. And you don't need to worry about getting the information. So if you're in the Telegram group, it's important that you get in that Telegram group. So let's go back to the dashboard and see where that link is. On the dashboard, we have this little section right here. And it tells you how you can get in touch with me, SBC Admin Scott. There have been people trying to impersonate me, and the way that you can find out if I am the person that's communicating with you is to go into the Telegram founders group, that official group, and you can see that I am the owner of that group, and that is the person that you want to talk to. If the person you're talking to has 2 I's in admin, or 3 T's in Scott, or 2 A's in admin, or something like that, that's not me. I'm displayed as SBC Admin Scott, and I'm the owner of the SBC Founders Group. So if you're looking for me specifically, or you want to make sure that it is me that is talking to you, look for the owner of that group, and that's the person who is the admin. Anybody that comes to you and asks you before, if they reach out to you and say, hey, I want to help you change your sponsor, or hey, I want to help you make your USDT payment, or hey, I want to know what you're going on, what you're doing for lunch today, that's not me. I will never reach out to you first and communicate with you directly first, because that's just not how I operate. If you need to get in touch with me, if you've got a question for me, if you've got a support issue that you're not getting help with on support, you can come to me directly, and you can come to me directly through this link right there. Okay. So let's go take a look at the blog again, just to make sure that there's nothing else in there that I missed. So we've got our founders meeting that was pre-recorded. So in our founders meeting for last week, I went over the economic impact report that was put together by the Privy Council members. I'm not going to go into detail on that right now, but I do want to make sure that you take a look at that, because there are some important details in there. So the SBC economic report, if you go through this, it goes through some charts. It goes through your current economic conditions and what it would look like after the SBC private fund is launched. So if you're in this, if your country is in this report, you want to check that out specifically. If you have questions about your country and it's not in this report, you are more than welcome to reach out to me on Telegram, and I will be happy to put together a report for you and your community and help you understand the impact that the SBC private fund can bring. So we are getting close to that. We're getting closer to that number. Every day the number has been going up, and we expect and hope that we will continue to grow to 10,000. Hopefully by the end of the year, but sooner would be better. The sooner that we can get to the 10,000 members, the sooner we can start our legal structure. And 3 to 6 months after that, we can be starting to utilize our SBC private fund. All right. So let's go over. There was one more thing in the. So I've gone over, I put a blog in here called the SBC Themes. And if you've noticed, a lot of the detail that I've been putting together has been a purple and gold. And this picture right here symbolizes, you know, our globe and the purple and gold theme of SBC. So purple, I'm not going to go over this in detail. You're welcome to read this on your own. But purple has relative meanings in Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, even Islam, and in Western culture, there are lots of meanings to the color of purple. And the same for gold: Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and so on and so forth. But globally, cultures and religious organizations use these colors in conjunction with rich tradition, deep meanings, and they represent achievements. And that's the important part that I want to specify. As TBC and as Kringle Cash, we were constantly kicking the can down the road. For all of the time that Kringle Cash and TBC were trying to get to our goals, we were set with a goal of 1 billion members. 1 billion members is 1/8 of the planet. Now, yes, of course, if we had 1 billion members in TBC and in Kringle Cash, we would have definitely been an economic force to be reckoned with. But 8 years ago or 10 years ago, whenever Admin Jack developed the concept of TBC and developed the concept of abundance, that was something that the community wasn't ready for. It was difficult for the community to understand where Admin Jack was going. And he would give you various incentives along the way. And some of those incentives were great. Some of those incentives worked, and some of those incentives did not work. And we are here to recognize the fact that we come from a long line of trials and errors, and we've come from a long line of successes and learning experiences. So in your talks with other members who are former members of SBC and former members of TBC, Kringle Cash, or whatnot, remind them that things have changed. I know that there is a group out there with members that are former members of TBC, where all they do is talk negatively about TBC, and they don't even want to hear what SBC has to offer. They don't understand that SBC has risen from the ashes of TBC, and that the new SBC admin, myself, the admin, does not create unattainable goals. So 10,000 is a very reasonable membership goal, and giving you USDT rewards that are reasonable for what is being asked, and giving you the gift of SBC Gold is reasonable. These are reasonable goals, and these are reasonable gifts, and these are reasonable opportunities for you to take. So I'm not going to put something grand out there like we've done in the past that requires some massive input of our community in order to achieve it. And then when we finally get there, we're not able to accomplish that. That's not what this admin, that's not what I do. So keep in mind that if you're talking to older members, yes, I have been around from the inception of TBC. I have been around since the inception of Kringle Cash. I have been responsible for building what I was told to build, but I wasn't responsible for all of the trials and errors and successes that we'd had in the past. But I am responsible for the trials. I am responsible for any errors that may come, and I am responsible for our successes that we have already achieved and the ones that we are working towards here in the future. So keep that in mind when you're talking to those other members. Again, I have recently been made aware that a former leader of our community, I'm not going to mention who he is actually looking for information. He wants somebody to sit down find one of our privy council to take a look and to evaluate this former member and see what he has said in the past and see what he's saying now. And eventually, when we get to the right time, when we've determined that he's open to a dialogue, when he's open to hearing what we have to say, he may be able to come back in and understand what it is we're trying to accomplish. So we are working very hard to undo the things of the past, but those things of the past are in the past. We are definitely moving in a forward direction. Okay, so with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Mbe, and if any of our Privy Council members would like to step in, or I think that we can probably take a couple of questions today. If we want to do that, I'm open to that. It's a little bit early. We ended early. If anybody's got any questions, I'm glad to hear them. And if anybody's got any comments, let's move forward. Just remember that right now, SBC Gold, if you want it on August 11th, make a USDT payment to your SBC BO before July 31st, and you'll receive that 20 SBC Gold on August 11th. And also our wonderful sponsors, if you have 10 active referrals that activated with USDT in the month of July, you're going to receive $50, 20 receives $100, and on up to 100 referrals for $500. That's a blog that's in there. We're going to keep that promotion going for the month of August as well. So there is roughly 2 weeks left in the month. If you want to get your USDT rewards maxed out, get your referrals active. All right, Emily.
Right. Thank you so much, Admin. Yeah, today your sound is a little bit not too clear, actually. Hopefully you look into
it. Might. I've got a fan blowing on me because there's no air conditioning where I'm at. Okay. Let me see if I turn the fan on. Does it make any difference? Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better. Not the best.
Yeah, I think it's the fan. It's just very hot here today.
Okay. All right. So any person with a question or any of our Privy Council member want to add something on what the admin is saying? We have Gina. Hello, Gina. Can unmute.
Hello, how are you? So this is a sensitive question in light that it hasn't been that long, but I need to know. Carl was my sponsor, and I'm sure there were many more sponsored by him. What happens to us now?
I believe that his wife, Carrie Dasher, is going to be taking over his sponsorship. I have not heard back from I haven't heard back from the family just yet, but when it comes to, you'll definitely be taken care of.
Okay.
Carl's group was very large and
yes,
very, very active. So I do appreciate the question, but yes, you're going to be in good hands.
Okay, I appreciate that. I was just wondering. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Okay, who else want to go second? Let me see. You want to raise up your hand so that we can see you. All right. Are we saying that today is a very brief meeting?
Brief meeting, yeah. What I guess maybe what we could do is let's go back to the website. There's a couple of new things that I wanted to show you guys. So let me go back and share, and just one little quick share of what we've got going on here. So back to in the Your Account page, two of our absolutely fabulous Privy Council members have put together payment tutorial videos. So Augustin has put together the English, and Mofo has put together the French payment tutorial. So these tutorials will walk you through the entire payment process and how to do that successfully. Now, our payment process has been developed very, very carefully and very well over the last 6 months. It has been extremely successful in how that it works, and that does lead me to another thing that I can talk about. So these videos are going to walk through that payment tutorial. But what I wanted to do is talk about in the month of August when we start using SBC Gold for your SBC BO. So how is that going to look? So let's go to the payment screen. On this screen, it gives you the options. Are you paying for your account? Are you going to pay for another account? Are you doing instant bounty, or are you doing SBC Lite? And are you going to add any additional wallets? What we are going to do on the next page, let's just assume that I'm paying for my account. On the next page, or in somewhere around in here, it's going to ask you how you want to pay. So you're going to be given a little spinner, and what a spinner is, let's just go back to the first page because that'll tell you what a spinner is. This right here is a spinner. So you're going to get an option that's going to say 100, 75, 50, 25, or 0. So there's going to be 5 different options. So 100% of your payment is going to be made in, and then you'll have another spinner over here that says SBC Gold or USDT. So you can choose, how you want your payment to be, how you want your payment to work. Now, this will check your custodial wallet to see how much your SBC Gold, how much SBC Gold you have, and if you have enough to be able to make 50% or 20% or whatever. So this is going to allow you to pay in mixed currency, and it will be between USDT and SBC Gold. And the way that your bounty is going to work, if you're eligible for a bounty, is 50% of whatever that first amount is. So let's say, for instance, if you pay 50% in SBC Gold and 50% in USDT, then you'll receive 25% in SBC Gold and 25% in USDT. So however you split your payment up, it's going to split that in half, and that's how your bounty will be issued back to you. Now, the way that I'm looking at the exchange to work is if you are if your funds are mature in your exchange, you will be able to exchange those funds based on the maturation schedule for USDT. So you'll be able to go into the new exchange up here. You'll be able to exchange for USDT, and that USDT will be sent to your personal wallet. Will not be sent to your custodial wallet. Any funds that come into your SBC Gold account from bounties are going to go into your custodial wallet. So SBC Gold will go to the custodial. USDT goes to your whatever wallet you have set up for your exchange. You'll probably have to put it in there and say, this is where I want the USDT to go. So we're going to make it so that if you want to exchange for USDT, you are subject to the maturation schedule. However, if you want to use your SBC Gold to pay for your SBC BO or someone else's SBC BO, we're going to allow you to use that without waiting for it to mature. So that's a big change to how we're going to utilize SBC Gold. So if you want to use SBC Gold to pay for your SBC BO, you're going to be able to do that at will at any time, regardless of the maturation schedule. If you want to exchange SBC Gold for USDT, that will be subject to the maturation schedule, and then that will be processed on a regular basis. So the way that we do our exchange right now, if you go and you go to make a purchase, so somebody's already made a purchase of SBC Gold here just while we were on our call. When you go and you go to the SBC, I'm sorry, not that one. Oop. Go to swap. So when you go into your swap, I forgot what I was going to tell you here. Yeah, so when you go into your swap and you're going to select your USDT, this is going to tell you what is mature and what's not, and then you'll be able to utilize that. So again, I'll put a blog together for that, or actually I'll tag it to the blog for this meeting, that announcement. So the way it works, one last time, is if you have SBC Gold and want to use it for your SBC BO, you'll be able to use that right away. Will not be subject to the maturation schedule. If you want to use SBC Gold and exchange it for USDT through the exchange here, that will be subject to the maturation schedule. So that gives you a little bit of flexibility in how you can use your SBC Gold. All right. Okay, so that was the last thing that I wanted to mention. I guess we can see one more time if there's any questions, and if not, then we can go back and wrap it up.
Okay.
Any questions, anyone?
I think there is
I
nobody.
think we're good.
Right.
All right, so thank you all for attending our July 17th founders meeting. Exciting things are coming. In the month of August, we're going to be starting to utilize SBC Gold in our SBC BO, and we're also going to be bringing on SBFC by mid to end of September. So those are exciting things coming. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me in Telegram, reach out to the Telegram group, and keep an eye on that blog.
Okay. Any take-home message, admin?
Take-home message is let's march on to 10,000.
All right, so everyone, let us unmute and we all say let's march on to 10,000.
Et donc, atteignons,
Let's march on
10
to
000 comptes.
10,000.
Atteignons 10 000 comptes.
March on to 10,000.
Let's match on 10,000. Atteignons 10 000 comptes actifs. OK. Donc,